welcome to this afternoon's beer review. Well, today's beer review, I know I said in the last video, which I haven't uploaded yet, I almost caught up. I just had that last one left to go and really upload that I haven't uploaded. And I said, oh, I need to take a break, you know. But then, then life happens, as you always know. Life happens. And my landlord came back and said, hey, guess what? Those people who made an offer that I rejected, they found more money, and now I'm selling the place. I'm doing the paperwork. 3 days, and then you get to meet them the day after Friday. So day after last week, Friday, met them on Saturday, and boom, they want us out by September. And I don't know what I'm going to do in regards to my chickens. This was. I know for those of you in the mainland, you may not realize it. It looks super tiny, but it was affordable and actually rather on the spacious side for places available in Hawaii that were very cheap. And I'm at a loss as to what I'm going to do in regards to my chickens, and basically that. All the rest of the shit, can go and catch fire and burn. But my chickens, I don't know what I'm going to do. It's going to be very difficult to find a place that's tolerant of. It's hard finding places in Hawaii that are tolerant of pets, period. Much less places tolerant of chickens, which tend to be much more noisy and stinky and messy than cats and dogs. Anyways, so this is actually a work night, but my interim manager sent me home because I'm kind of an emotional wreck. And I have a kind of job where it's usually very low stress until it's incredibly high stress, and I kind of cracked today. So she sent me home with orders to go and get a 6-pack of beer and just relax and start looking for a place and just kind of get to the point of managing. Because I have a lot of vacation and sick leave time both banked up. And it's like, just use it. It's summer. We're not busy right now. So I went and followed her orders and got a 6-pack of beer. And what did I get? Well, you know I like sours, and Tamura's is really short on sours. I'm thinking I might be figuring out new places to go and buy beer once I start buying beer again, because I'm not going to be able to buy beer. There's a few things I have in the refrigerator. Speaking of, if anyone would like to buy Sierra Nevada Bigfoot 2014 through 2020 from me, it's for sale, because I'm probably not going to have the same amount of fridge space. I'm probably going to have to share a refrigerator. I'm probably going to have to go back with roommates rather than having my own studio. But anyways, let's just get to this beer. Enough with pathetic stuff about my life. This is Wild Little Things Slightly Sour Ale from Sierra Nevada. It's 5.5 ABV. I wanted something that was nice and light so I don't overdrink tonight. And, I like sours. This was the only sour available. Might as well have at it, Anyways, let's get to this. I haven't actually looked up this. I've had like a couple already. But I haven't looked up it, so I don't know what the reviews are saying. And I went and overpoured it, but that's okay. That's life. Fizzy, frothy, whitish pink head that I overpoured, so the carbonation's not too apparent in the body. Nicely light pink coloration that's clear, most likely from the addition of hibiscus. This has the addition of hibiscus, guava, and strawberry. So hibiscus, I know, colors things very well. So it tinted the head slightly pink, and the body a nice deep, I wouldn't say ruby red, maybe pale red. Slightly mineral, somewhat dry on the nose. Hints of fruity tartness. In the finish, the strawberry really shines there. Strawberries, I wouldn't say it's big, but it's apparent. It's not sweet. There's tartness there, but it's a very slight tartness. If you're like me and you're kind of a sourhead, this is not very sour. This is what I would call, and I think every large national craft brewer has kind of released it, Babby's first sour. It's not overly sour. It's mildly tart. Rather crackery malts in the front. That's how you know a sour is not super tart, when you can actually still get some malt dimensionality out of it. Hibiscus is more of a top note, as it would be. You usually don't taste hibiscus, even like in hibiscus tea, too strongly on the palate. It's definitely something you get more in the nose. Honestly, the guava is pretty muted here. There's hints of it in the finish. Most of the sour is in the front to mids, slightly there in the finish. Again, not very tart, just ever so slightly so. Again, Babby's first sour. Very refreshing, I might add. Not overly complex. There's nothing really here that'll blow you away. So it warms up, there's a slight sweetness that's becoming apparent in the long finish, and that's about, I wouldn't say it's almost balanced with the sourness. Honestly, I could use a little bit less strawberry and more hibiscus, but that's sort of my own personal preference, because I prefer hibiscus to strawberry. Strawberry is not one of my favorite flavors. But to be honest, there's probably more hibiscus in here due to the coloration. Strawberry and guava doesn't actually color things very well, whereas hibiscus is. Make hibiscus tea and you'll find out. But, yeah. Again, no big complexity. If you like just mildly sour ales with something of a fruity kick, this is definitely something to try. Honestly, it's not sour enough for me. Otra Vez, on the other hand, it had enough sour because it, it was a bit more tart than this, but and it had adjuncts that were a little bit more complementary, sour, whereas this, it kind of feels at war with itself. I don't really associate strawberry with tartness, but then, like I said, I'm not a big fan of strawberry. Your mileage may vary. You probably would like this a lot if you're a big fan of strawberry. I'm not. Tart strawberry, especially. Mildly tart strawberry. Yeah. kind of run out of things to say. When I drink this again, I'd probably go with something a little bit more tart. But, yeah. This is definitely adequate enough for healing the hole in my heart. That's going to be, that would happen if I lose my chickens. Well, this is probably, I don't know how many more of these I'm going to record before I move or what have you. I think I might, it may just be the last. I'm going to do a vertical of like, so I have 2 pairs of the Bigfoot. I'm going to do that 6-year vertical. And, yeah, and then, I don't know. What happens, happens. Can't say much more than that. That's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.